Welcome back to KP's Kingdom, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how I make my Lamb Rogan Josh. Okay, really nice classic Indian recipe, this one, and it is easy to do. Right, fry pan on the stove top, get a bit of medium heat, and we're going to add in 2 teaspoons worth of cardamom seeds, a teaspoon of fennel seeds, and we're also going to add in 2 teaspoons of cumin seeds and 2 teaspoons worth of coriander seeds. Alright, so we're going to toast these off, so just give these a little bit of heat, and from time to time give it a bit of a stir, a little bit of a swirl, or if you've got a magic fry pan like mine, it will actually turn itself. Okay, like that. Absolutely amazing. Alright, I've got my mortar and pestle, which I haven't used in about 5 years. I'm going to put all those spices into there. 4 cloves of garlic, 3 if you want, half a long red chili. We've just sliced that up, put that straight in, and a good pinch of some rock salt. Use the rock salt of your choice. Right, take your aggression out on those little seeds and spices and give that a good what for. Just ground those up until we end up with this nice sort of moist, long word, type of curry rub. Right, some lamb. If you haven't watched the video before, I'll leave a link in the description below. You get a leg of lamb, you cut it up like I'm doing here, and we'll make 3 different types of cuts. We're going to make up some diced lamb, which we're going to use tonight, and I've got some lamb stir fry and lamb mince. Now all we've got is the diced lamb for this recipe. We're going to add all those spices straight on top of the lamb and give those a really good rub through. Make sure those spices are all into every little nook and cranny that we can actually find. Alright, if you want to use your hands, even better. I'm just using tongs today in this recipe. Alright, so get all of those spices incorporated into that diced lamb. I've got a saucepan. I'm going to add in a little bit of butter. You could use ghee if you want to be even more authentic, but I find using a little bit of peanut oil and a little bit of butter ends up with the same result. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is brown off our lamb. So just add your lamb in, and I'm using around about 650 to 800 grams worth of diced lamb. If you've got more, you might want to do it in several batches. Alright, so give that all a little bit of a stir through from time to time. Just get a bit of brownish happening on that meat. Alright, nothing really hard to do here. So as you can see, I'm just browning that off like that, and the smell already in the kitchen is amazing. And if you haven't tried making your own curry from scratch before, wow, why not? It is not that hard and does not cost that much. Yes, you've got a bit of initial outlay, but for the spices, but those spices will carry you for a while. Well, we've got a bit of schmutz in the bottom of that pan. I've added in a little bit more butter and melting that down, and I'm adding in 2 small brown onions. Now as those onions start to cook off, they're going to release liquid, and that liquid is going to help deglaze that pot. Alright, so just get those up until they're a little bit translucent. Okay, and I'm adding in around about the equivalent of a 4 centimeter piece of ginger. I'm using ginger paste because it is effective and it works. It just costs a little bit less, it just works. Okay, add your lamb straight back in, and I've turned that heat down just a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit. So I'm sort of sitting at around about 40% heat. Add any of those juices from that lamb resting for a smidge, and put that straight in. A 400 gram can of diced chopped tomatoes, that can go straight in as well. Give that a little bit of a stir through. I'm going to add in around about 2 or 3 bay leaves that can go in, and 2 cardamom sticks or cassia bark if you know it as that. I'm also going to add in 1 cup maybe just add a little bit more of some Greek yogurt that can go in, just like I'm doing right there. Give all of that a bit of a stir through, and we'll see some colour changes happening really soon. Alright, and there you go. We've got some colour changing happening already. So we're just going to stir all of that through just like that. Really nice and simple. And we've got one more ingredient that I've forgotten to put in, and that is a good pinch of saffron threads that can go straight in just like that. Now, yes, saffron is a little bit more expensive, but it does change the flavour altogether. I'm going to make up some rice. So Mrs. KP has washed and cleaned around about 1.5 cups worth of rice. I'm going to put a bit of turmeric powder and another pinch of saffron in there. Put that into your rice cooker. Follow your rice cooker instructions as to how much water, how much rice you need. Mine's a little bit different to everyone else's. Cook your rice off. Now, I've cooked that off for around about 2.5 to 3 hours. I've taken the lid off and I want to just thicken this up just a little bit. So just put that on nice and low and slow and stir it from time to time, just like I'm doing right there. And as you can see, we're getting a really nice rich curry. Right, anything left to do now is get ready to serve. So Mrs. KP's rice has gone pop on the rice cooker. We know we're ready to serve up. Alright, so move that aside. Let's get a bowl with some beautiful saffron turmeric rice like that, and all we have to do now is add our beautiful Lamb Rogan Josh over to the side. Alright, I'd love to see you try and make this one at home. It's not that hard. It looks like a few processes, but it doesn't take that long really. Thank you so much for watching this video, really do appreciate it. And if you like this video, hit that like button, gives me confidence, should make you feel warm and fuzzy to share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We're trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. More importantly, if you want to learn how to make a real easy Indian dish like this, well, you need to join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Off to eat my Lamb Rogan Josh, and I will catch you this time.